A fresh war of words has erupted between ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi and ODM boss Raila Odinga over claims the state is bankrolling the Azimio la Umoja campaigns. On Tuesday, leaders were engaged in bitter exchanges, with Mudavadi alleging President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration is openly financing Raila's presidential campaigns. Raila's close confidants fired back at the ODM leader's former ally turned foe, affirming he has the financial watches to run campaigns without state support. In a bare-knuckle response, the troops termed Mudavadi a political paper tiger, grasping at straws amid a disastrous political anti-climax. ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna said Raila has massive local and international connection to support his presidential campaigns. Raila is an internationally acclaimed politician with campaigns network. He is able to raise campaign finances, Sifuna said. According to Sifuna, Raila's campaign finances came from donations from Kenyans from various parts of the country, as well as well-wishers from across the borders. We also get money from political parties fund. As ODM alone, leave alone Azimio, we have more than enough money to run Raila's campaigns without relying on the state, he added. Mudavadi on Tuesday claimed Raila's presidential bid and campaigns under the Azimio la Umoja platform are being bankrolled by the state. You can see they hold their meetings under tents, in big hotels, nowhere near the common man. The bills incurred during these meetings are paid by the state. Government money is being used to pay for illegal meetings, the ANC leader said. The ANC boss spoke as he led the Kenya Kwanza coalition campaigns in part of Nairobi, calling for a level playing ground in President Uhuru Kenyatta's succession battle. However, National Assembly Minority Whip Junet Mohammed told off Mudavadi, saying ODM boss has the financial wherewithal to fund his own presidential campaigns, as he had done before. Raila ran for election 3 times, including 2 supported by Mudavadi himself, and he knows very well Baba can finance his own campaigns, Junet said. The Suna East MP termed Mudavadi a politician who has been a beneficiary of state patronage, with an illusion that one must be funded by public coffers to make any political impact. Musalia has been a state project since his childhood, and when he took over from his late father as a minister, and because of that, he does not believe anyone can bankroll their own campaigns, he said. Raila has run for president 4 times, 1997, 2007, 2013 and 2017. Other than the 1997 poll, the opposition leader assembled a big campaign machine each time, missing the presidency by a small margin and under controversial circumstances. Mudavadi was Raila's running mate in the 2007 general election under ODM. The two teamed up again in 2017 under the NASA coalition before their nasty falling out. With no love lost between them, Mudavadi has heightened attacks on Raila and has termed him a state project, being positioned by the political elite to maintain the status quo. He alleged that 15 million shillings of taxpayers' money was spent during Monday's Azimio la Umoja meeting in Kakamega. This is mocking poor people. It is theft because public money is being used to pay for illegal things, he said of the meeting held at the Kakamega Golf Hotel. Speaking at City Park and areas of Dagoretti, Mudavadi, who is now in a political partnership with Deputy President William Ruto, asked the Auditor General to be vigilant to protect public resources from unlawful expenditure. Speaking at City Park and areas of Dagoretti, Mudavadi, who is now in a political partnership with Deputy President William Ruto, asked the Auditor General to be vigilant to protect public resources from unlawful expenditures. But his former deputy at the ANC, Ayub Savula, termed Mudavadi as an inconsequential politician who bears no political value after his party was left a shell as MPs defected to Raila's Azimio movement. Musalia has now been relegated to political oblivion. He is just a paper tiger and a crybaby who has lost it all and lacks the political value to negotiate with anybody, he said. the vocal MP, who is among the at least 8 ANC MPs who dumped him for the Azimio movement, said Mudavadi's star has been dimmed, while that of Raila is rising. He has been left with a shell in the name of ANC after MPs deserted him. He is not a viable project for Western Kenya, he said. Raila's troops from Western Kenya have launched a major offensive against the union between Ruto and Mudavadi. They held a meeting on Monday in Kakamega and pledged to bury Mudavadi and Wetangula for what they called a political suicide of mortgaging the Luhya community to Ruto without their consent. At the meeting led by Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, CS Eugene Wamalwa, and Kotu Secretary General Francis Atwoli, the leaders announced that they will start holding rallies in the region beginning on Thursday. The Raila Brigade has denied the Mudavadi-Ruto union will complicate the Azimio game plan for Western Kenya, saying even without ANC, the ODM boss will triumph. I thank Deputy President His Excellency William Ruto for offloading ANC leader Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, who has been a burden to the Luhya community for many years, Oparanya said. But on Tuesday, Mudavadi sustained his narrative that Raila is a state project, saying Kenyans do not need a government project in succession politics. We in Kenya Kwanza go to the people to endear ourselves. We are not taken there by the government. The president should not spoil his legacy. Uhuru should quickly abandon that project because Kenyans do not need it, he added. He spoke at Mwimato in Westlands. He was accompanied by Ford Kenya leader Moses Wetangula and a host of MPs allied to ANC and Ruto's United Democratic Alliance. Ruto did not attend the rallies in the capital city, as he was said to be on a private trip outside the country after completing their joint campaigns last week in Nakuru, Bungoma and Kirinyaga. As Mudavadi attacked Uhuru, Savula fired back, telling the ANC boss to be ashamed of continuously failing to appreciate opportunities advanced to him. It is the president who is doing Mudavadi a lot of favors, including tarmacking a road to his rural home, which he failed to do when he served as a finance minister, deputy prime minister and vice president, he said. Wetangula said strides made by Uhuru during his tenure as president will be ruined by his push to have Raila succeed him. We want to eliminate politics of narrow-minded patronage. We respect you, Mr. President, but stop the project because Kenyans do not need it, he said. Raila has previously denied he is Uhuru's project. I am not anyone's project. Raila Odinga cannot be a project. Raila Odinga is Raila Odinga, he said on Saturday in Nyeri.